Akademiks can't ride no wave.
As for the code,
Now, this is opening statements, I believe, for the defendant.
to unlock the phone, and Miss Andrews gives him the code to unlock the phone. Nothing new, nothing strange, nothing suspicious about this at all.
They're staying at the same Airbnb, dummy. What you mean there's nothing suspicious?
And you see them walking, and conspicuously you'll note that though there's an assertion that all the defendants in this murder conspired together, coordinated together, one stands out. When you see them in the video at Truth 18 and teasers, you see that Isaiah Chance is dressed in all black, face covered with the health mask, hoodie on. You see Alicia Andrews not dressed in all black, mask on, face completely exposed. When you see the video of the shooters at the hotel, all dressed in black, from head to toe. Rashad Murphy and Sean Gaithright. Everybody's coordinated.
Why is her lawyer basically saying the other niggas did the killing? Yeah, that was Sean Gathright and the other nigga, but that was my client.
Dressed in black, covered from head to toe. Isaiah Chance, Rashad Murphy, Davion Murphy, Sean Gaithright. All of them except Alicia. She wasn't in the loop. Then they walk up to the club. You see them go out of camera, then go back to the car, and they leave. Now, the state says that everywhere they went, they were following Charles Jones. As a matter of fact, the state even said Alicia was driving. Said that twice. Alicia Andrews doesn't even have a driver's license. Doesn't even know how to drive. Never drove. Was never in control of the situation. She was a passenger in a car. Her boyfriend drove, in her mind, to get some food and to go to a few clubs in Tampa. She had one agenda, to be with her boyfriend. No mission to do anything to Mr. Charles Jones. Be with the boyfriend.
Yeah, all right.
But the state says, and Detective Ramos said it too, that Alicia Andrews, if she wasn't a part of the conspiracy, should have stayed in the car. Could have stayed in the car. But at the same time, the state tells you that Mr. Jones died in the car, caged. He was a sitting duck in a car. So of course, when Isaiah Chance gets out of the car in the middle of the night, Alicia Andrews knows better than to just stay in the car. She came with her boyfriend, intends to be with her boyfriend, gets out with her boyfriend, and walks to the club with her boyfriend. She didn't stay in the car like a sitting duck, because bad things can happen to you when you sit in the car in the parking lot. That's it. That's all. No evidence whatsoever suggesting that Alicia Andrews was on some surveillance mission. As a matter of
Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie, man. This is why I want no goddamn black lawyers. My damn lawyer, man. What the fuck? This nigga just chatting. I don't even think it's race. This nigga just chatting, bruh. Like, holy. Yo, your life on the line, and this is the fuck shit he just said? Yo, man. Yeah, I'm finding a Jewish lawyer, man. I'm sorry, bruv. Yo, this type of talk good for the cookout and the barbecue. This ain't good for court. It's good for the cookout and the barbecue. This is Unc right here off of Fifth of Henny when he showed up to Thanksgiving dinner. And he got mad stories about when him and your mom was kids. It's unbelievable. You like it, make you laugh. You keep eating the turkey, but not when you're facing life in prison. Hell no. Get this nigga the fuck on out of here, bruv. Get this nigga the fuck on out of here, chat. No way, no how. No way, no how.
In fact, there's no indication that Isaiah Chance needed her help to survey anything. When walking, you'll see Alicia Andrews is farthest away from the club. Both clubs. No indication whatsoever that Alicia Andrews was on some kind of surveillance team.
Yo, she innocent. Everybody wore black. She wore a different color. Nigga, what?
Surveillance mission. She wasn't even dressed like the rest of the alleged conspirators.
Their way of getting her off is saying she was dressed differently. Nah, it's yo, GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat, y'all.
Alicia Andrews tells Detective Ramos this, but he says, no, what are you doing there? You must be stalking. You must be surveying. And she tells him that that's just not the case. I'm with my boyfriend. She says it over and over again. I'm just with my boyfriend. As a matter of fact, in that interrogation room,
Chat, man.
every time Detective Ramos asks her questions about herself, she's forthcoming and truthful. He tells her she has the right to remain silent. She doesn't exercise that right. She tells him exactly what he wants to know
Pre-snitching.
when he asks her questions about her.
This is crazy, chat.
For example,
What the fuck is she writing, bro? Yeah, just keep scribbling. The jury will think you're smart and you're onto something.
in the interview, Detective Ramos asks, is that you in the car? Without hesitation. She says, yeah, that's me.
That's not a good thing, dummy. Admitting you're in the car with the killers is not a good thing. Especially when they ask you, so how did you get in the car with the killers? And you're like, I don't know. We just got in the car. You're one of the killers. That's why.
Another truthful statement. Do you know the guy who drove you?
Oh, this lawyer is saying, jury, give her props for telling the truth to the cops when she got locked up. He wants her not to get convicted because he told the cops the truth. Yo, you ever see a kid get in trouble and be like, if you tell me the truth, you ain't gonna get in trouble? That's what this stupid ass nigga think is gonna apply. Oh, well, she told the cops the truth. Yeah, she told the cops the truth that incriminated her even more.
To McDonald's? No. She doesn't know him. Just showed up at the Airbnb that night. You guys went to some clubs? Yeah. Couldn't get in though. And the reason why they didn't go in is because they didn't like the price. They asked the bouncer how much, didn't like the price, didn't go in. Do you remember the clubs that you went to? Not really. Is that you and Zay as they walk through the parking lot? Isaiah, they call him Zay. Is that you and Zay? Yeah.
Get it right. They call him Guttaze.
Is he using your phone? Yeah. Who is he talking to on the phone? I don't know.
Yo, this nigga's opening statement is regurgitating what she said to the detectives without a lawyer. If your lawyer's case is using what you said without a lawyer, I don't think you got a lawyer. The lawyer is reiterating what she told the cops without a lawyer. Oh yeah, she told the cops that she was in that car. She's truthful. Bruv, you know you're supposed to defend her?
At the McDonald's, was Isaiah in the back seat? Yeah. time Detective Ramos asks Miss Andrews a question, she's honest, forthcoming.
What the fuck going on back here? What in the lesbian fuck is going on back here? Chat, what the hell going on back here? Wait, oh fuck, my bad. Wait,
but at the same time,
no.
Rashad Murphy says that matter that's why drivers never
Yo, one of my left buttons is like stuck.
Chance he was
fuck.
Little Airbnb. Miss Andrews then later gets out the car a few minutes after. There's a big fight. As time moves on, Alicia Andrews learns that not only is Isaiah Chance more than not nice, sometimes he could be threatening, controlling. Sometimes she'd have to suffer serious consequences.
Now I spilled alcohol on it. Stop playing with me, chat.
In response, when it's time to go to McDonald's, though, she finds out.
This nigga drinking Don Julio on the job, man. Get this nigga out of here, bro. Bro, he drinking Don Julio on the job, man. He think he big act. Nah, get this nigga out of here, bro. Yo, stop playing, dog. Stop playing, bro. Yo, all y'all criminals, man, make sure y'all save $20,000 for a real attorney, man. You get this bumbling nigga who just basically talking about how you incriminated yourself without a lawyer, and he's using what you said without a lawyer. Instead of saying she felt scared and she was just trying to say anything, he's using what she said as a legit defense. Get him out of here, man.
When it's time to go to McDonald's, she comes downstairs, and Mr. Chance gives her the keys and says, hey, go get in the car. And of course she does. She goes and gets in the passenger seat. But that's a bad assumption. Because then they walk up to the club. You see them go out of camera, then go back to the car, and they leave. Now the state says that everywhere they went, they were following Charles Jones. As a matter of fact, the state even said Alicia was driving. Said that twice. Alicia Andrews doesn't even have a driver's license. Doesn't even know how to drive. Never drove. Was never in control of the situation. She was a passenger in a car. Her boyfriend drove, in her mind, to get some food and to go to a few clubs in Tampa to commit murder. No. Alicia Andrews did not know these guys intended to commit murder. And he won't let her reality, Rashad Murphy and Sean, club teasers. Now they're in the cruise again, and Isaiah Chance is driving. Now the state asserts that because Isaiah Chance is driving and Alicia Andrews is right next to him while Isaiah Chance is on her phone, Alicia must have heard everything Isaiah said. They got that from Juan Ramos. But that's a bad assumption. Because there's...
Objection to that comment, Your Honor. It's improper.
Anyway.
And they get out. Detective Ramos assumes that Alicia Andrews allows Isaiah Chance to use her phone. That's not the case. When Isaiah Chance says, give me the phone, she knows it's in her best interest to give him the phone.
Oh, the abused victim female defense. Oh, I was scared of my boyfriend, so he was going to beat my ass if I didn't just stick by his side, give him my phone when I had to or when he demanded, and that's all that happened. Man, if you don't stop the fuckery, bro.
And so she does. Isaiah Chance uses Miss Andrews' phone all the time, whenever he wants. Nothing new, nothing strange whatsoever to Miss Andrews. Give me your phone, here's the phone. So he asks for the code to unlock the phone, and Miss Andrews gives him the code to unlock the phone. Nothing new, I don't know. At the McDonald's, was Isaiah in the back seat? Yeah. Every time
Look, right here. What in the hell going on back here?
Ramos asks Miss Andrews a question,
What the hell going on back here, Chad?
she's honest,
What the fuck going on back here?
forthcoming, not trying to hide anything. It's just the truth. However, Detective Ramos doesn't like the truth. He gets upset, starts yelling at Alicia, starts cussing at Alicia, starts telling Alicia that she's going to die in jail, starts telling Alicia that her parents are going to die and she'll never get to see them, tell Alicia Andrews that she'll never be able to see her baby again, all because his perception doesn't fit her reality, and he won't let her reality change his perception. But the reality is Alicia Andrews had one agenda, and this group had an entirely different agenda. You'll see. You'll see.
Chat, this nigga remind me of one of them niggas in high school that did their homework 3 minutes before class started, bro. You don't know what's going on, bro.
That there was no instance in time where Alicia Andrews did anything to contribute to this conspiracy. As the state spoke to you, it spoke quite a while. Never once did they say that Alicia Andrews did anything like touch a gun, touch an extended clip, touch a brass catcher. None of that. You won't find any physical evidence, no DNA, no fingerprints. You think that being a part of this big conspiracy, at least one time, ex-boyfriend or somebody in the group said, hey, hold this gun. Hey, give me that magazine. Hey, what about the brass catcher? Not one time. No physical evidence, no DNA supporting any assertion that Alicia Andrews had anything to do with this conspiracy. It's almost as if Alicia Andrews was not necessary for the trip. Plain as day. It's true. These guys did not need Alicia Andrews to commit murder. No. Alicia Andrews did not know these guys intended to commit murder. No. No evidence whatsoever, except for Alicia Andrews came to Tampa to be with her boyfriend. The group, all of them in the group, made their phones go ghost.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. They getting cooked right now. I ain't gonna cap with you. Oh, shit. You got a page of notes. Nah, we got to find this lawyer. right, we're skimming through this a bit.
Right here is going to swear you in.
Do you swear to affirm that
And you got to make sure that you speak into the microphones. That you're
Jacksonville, Florida? How long have you lived in Jacksonville, Florida?
My whole life.
How old are you now?
22.
So, Ms. Albrin, at some point, there's a period of time where Charles Jones' vehicle and his girlfriend's vehicle is back, and Typha McCrae's vehicle is gone for a little bit. Do you remember that? What's going on when Typha McCrae's vehicle
Okay.
with you?
Strange question, but try to follow me. You stayed in an Airbnb when you came from Jacksonville to Tampa, right?
correct.
And you didn't book the Airbnb. Is that accurate? All right. When you stayed in the Airbnb, A and 6 Block, do those two groups get along?
That was posted on social media?
We went in, but we went in that alone. We went to the other club because it was like the court was like boring, so we went to the other club.
Sorry.
Yeah, I couldn't hear that either. If you could try to speak up.
I said we went in, but like the club was like boring, so we ended up going.
Why the hell? That sounds like Foolio himself. What the fuck?
I couldn't hear that either. If you could try to speak up.
I said we went in, but like the club was like boring, so we ended up going to the other club.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you know Tampa very well, or the Tampa?
I think this is one of the guys who was in the car with him when he got shot. So when he died, the other guys got shot, but they didn't die.
It's my third time being here.
Okay, so this would be the second time you've been here?
Third, because I came here before y'all rescheduled the last trial.
That's right, we did. You're right. That night, that Saturday night, did Charles Jones throw a party at that house?
Yes.
Okay. And do you remember him inviting people over direct messaging over Instagram?
Yes.
Okay. And did a lot of people show up?
It was about 20-something people.
Okay.
Yeah, Chat, y'all right.
And
You
at
talking
some
like you don't got no
point,
tongue.
Did someone call the police to come out to that house?
I think the owners did.
Okay. And did the party kind of get shut down?
Yes.
And did you all have to leave the house?
Yeah, we was already leaving to go to the club, so everybody just got all their stuff and left.
Okay. So you were already leaving to go, but you just grabbed all of your stuff and left? Was the plan that you were going to go to the club and come back and stay at the house, was that the original plan?
No, we're gonna probably find like a hotel or something to sleep.
Oh, okay. Over close to the clubs?
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to that. So you all leave the Airbnb and you go to some clubs in the city of Tampa. Do you remember that? Do you remember one of those being a place called Teasers? Does that sound?
I think that's the club he had on his flyer. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the first club we went to that night.
First club. Yeah. All right.
All right, I'm moving on. I think this is a cop right here.
Yes.
Okay. And is this the?
Now, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. This is, I believe, the video or the picture of the vehicle where the murder was committed. So just trigger warning, okay?
The car I was asking you about was significant damage to it.
Yes.
I believe that's the car that he died in. You see the windshield?
Did you ever have any contact with any of the people associated to that car?
No.
When you arrived, were there officers near and around that car?
Yes.
And was there a deceased
This is the officer
person in that
or detective, I mean.
car?
From what I heard on radio and what I saw in the car briefly, it appeared to be someone who was deceased in the vehicle.
Yeah, so it's this guy.
A is an alpha through seven. D is in Delta.
Oh wow, this car was ripped up. Holy.
Foxtrot. It's in India.
They're just showing the bullet exit or entrance.
J is seven.
So she's seen all this, you know.
Nancy. 7 in is a Nancy.
Now I think you see a part of like Foolio there. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of
7-0 is an Oscar. Gunfire from gunshots.
On the Charger, yes.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that type of damage before on vehicles?
Yes.
Sheet metal and motor vehicle glass?
Yes.
Publishing states 5A. In this photograph, is this a view, Officer Guy Charles, from the southeast section of the entrance up here?
I'm just skimming through this.
That
Yeah.
mirror on
The driver's side.
this would states 5D is in Delta.
Yeah.
You can see.
Here. Broken.
Okay. It's 5 where you were looking
Between.
here. Publishing 5F. Barely.
Yeah, it looks like a dark
Looks
unit.
consistent with what's on your sleeve. Crime scene tape had already been put up or was being put up?
In that picture, yes.
Okay. Now, north, right? Mercedes. Now, that's something that is utilized by crime scene investigators for other. Okay. All right. This would
And
that we can see the entrance to the Holiday Inn.
yes.
They're just having the cop like verify all the pictures.
State 6E, as in Echo. Can I have one moment, Your Honor?
Yes.
I think that's the picture in question right there.
Yes.
Because I seen it on social media.
And
Fuck.
move back. This would be, okay.
So this picture, they claim she laughed, but some people say it was an edited video. Or she chuckled or something.
State 6C. You can see that Hyundai now that you were dealing with earlier.
Yes.
There we go. And they briefly
State
put-
6E,
Right here.
as in Echo.
right here. Yeah, it's really quick. They take a minute. Hold on. Oh, did she laugh? Oh my God, my fucking button is stuck. I ripped the fucking button off now. Perfect. I'm an idiot.
I think you've seen this, counsel. You saw this? Yeah. Okay.
No, fuck. Yeah, I gotta clean this shit, yo. It's like I think it's like Red Bull and liquor.
I might have sent.
Have it.
Charles, as he bonded this,
Overall, go ahead.
Is another part of your role to try to secure this? No other questions at this time, judges?
Okay.
With evidence markers, is that correct? Is that something? And in the upper, looking at would tender states 6A through Q, as in Quebec. Tender,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, tender, and as you referred to it earlier, roadway up, or I'm sorry,
Holiday Inn.
Hold on, give me a second, sir.
earlier when you first arrived?
Okay, right here.
Yes.
All right, and we can see the entrance to the Holiday Inn?
Yes.
State 6E, as in echo. May I have one moment, Your Honor?
Yes.
Now, if you're wondering, like, Ack, what are you doing? So there's a whole video. There's a whole video, but people said it was edited. So I'm trying to see for myself where they claim that she laughs when they show the exhibit of his body. Look,
Had come into contact with that motor vehicle, that there was an
which this is the photo where, you know, again, trigger warning, but this is Foolio trying to get in the back seat. He was subsequently shot and killed. And apparently when she seen
individual
this,
still inside of it, a deceased individual.
they're saying that she laughed.
Correct.
So I want to see if it's the internet doing some bullshit again or that's her real reaction, you know?
Okay, I'm going to show you what's been marked as State 6E.
Right.
You said earlier when you
Oh, she kind of is chuckling, but we don't know if she's laughing at that, right?
had come into contact with that motor vehicle, that there was an individual
Oh, she did laugh around that time. Damn. I can't tell.
still inside of it, a deceased individual.
Oh, never mind. She did. No, she definitely did. Now, granted, I think if we want to be completely fair, she might have laughed at maybe something her lawyer said, but ironically, it's at this exact time when they're showing the body, like leaning like he was about to get in the back seat, and they're showing, this is pretty much the most clearest picture we're going to see of Foolio being in the car, and she kind of looked like she finds something funny. I don't know what could be that funny. I don't know what joke maybe her lawyer could have told her. Like, oh, man, damn, y'all clapped that nigga, huh? I don't know what could be that funny. I'm going to show it again.
Okay, I'm going to show you what's been marked as State 6E. You said earlier when you had come into contact.
So her lawyer clearly asked her something. She nods it off. So that's why I was thinking maybe she's reacting to her lawyer. But then she's looking forward.
Motor vehicle that.
Then they put up the exhibit. Again, trigger warning. You see about half of his body. He's leaning. It looked like he passed away as he was trying to get into the back seat.
There was an individual still inside of it, a deceased individual.
And when they go back to her, she is chuckling.
Correct.
Okay. Do you see him there in the photograph, or at least his legs?
Yes.
Stage 6F is in Foxtrot. Is this a view from the back seat of that individual?
Yes.
They didn't show that because now they took a picture in the car where he's clearly dead, and they took a picture from the back seat where he's leaning into, so they're not going to show that, I believe.
Did it appear to you when you saw him that he is straddling, his body is straddled through the two bucket seats across the center console with his head back here?
She do look a little she look a little sad here. I mean, not that, again, we're judging her body language, but You know, I really want to see if she was on some real evil shit, like, oh shit, that's funny. But you know, clearly they're showing more pictures of the body, ones that then they're going to put on camera, and she kind of looked like maybe. I'm kind of inclined to think she was laughing at whatever her lawyer said, which I don't know what could be that funny at this moment, but whatever. But I don't think she was mocking the fact that they put up the picture of the dead body. I'm gonna be fair, right?
I only saw it through the windshield, so I didn't have a great view.
All right. Officer, other than the individuals that you told us that you spoke with, did you conduct your investigation at the south end of the hotel, did you conduct any other investigation that day?
Oh yeah, I think I'm picking up for your niggas in on Kick say, yo, act, man, you just want some pussy from her. No, I just want to be fair, you know?
When the window was shot, I tried to see if they can get camera footage.
Inside of the lobby?
Yeah, inside the lobby, and I tried to find a bullet that went inside the gym area of the Homes 2 Suites by Hilton.
All right. So the gym area, in the photograph we looked at, that was facing directly at the entrance from the south to the north. You have the entrance there under the portico, and we had those windows to the right. Were those windows to the gym area?
Yes.
Okay. Did you actually enter the gym, go in through the lobby, and look in there for a projectile?
Yes, someone gave me access, and I was unable to locate a projectile.
Okay. While you were there on scene, and I believe you cleared that scene sometime between 6 and 7 that morning?
Yeah, I left around 6:30, I believe.
Okay. Were detectives or crime scene investigators on scene by the time you left?
I believe so. Most of the investigation started up north on the Fowler end, and then it kind of progressed down towards me.
Okay. Did you notify either your supervisor or detectives about your finding of the shell?
Okay. That's about it. So that was day one. So this was day two. She has a little bit different look. Not gonna go through the whole laborious thing of every second again. We'll try to see if we can get any key moments. But other than that, we are gonna move on. All right.
I want to say 2-3 years.
Had you yourself ever met Isaiah Chance?
3 times.
Is that a person that you have taken Alicia's text messaging?
SB, I think I sent you the post, like all the.
Stay in the objection. That's inappropriate.
Okay, so it appears that they're interviewing like a couple friends and some stuff. So the grandmother claims Foolio suspect never owned or used firearms. So I guess they're still talking about her. What else? Video shows cars. We did talk about that. Let me see. There's a man's wife who got shot in the shooting when they were vacationing. And I guess it was a college mom that was caught in the chaos. Okay. Let's see if we can. Here. Damn. You take out a basketball? Yo, I know when Foolio got to. I think Foolio went to heaven. I don't know. But wherever Foolio went, I know he like, yo, Lord, no way you let this nigga smoke me. Nah, let me go back. Nah, stop playing. Let me go back. I gotta go get my gift. Nah, ain't no way. Like, yo, if you told me that Foolio was gonna get smoked by this nigga, like, I know he was like, yo, wait, what the fuck am I at? Yo, God, let me get a run back. Let me run it back real quick. Let me run this back real quick. Hold on. What? I know Foolio, like, man, I know I ain't get smoked by a goof. This nigga got he got a curly bowl cut. What the fuck? Oh, he wiping out the car. Yeah, this nigga watched too much movies.
Did it appear that he removed some clothes from the back seat earlier?
From the trunk and the back seat, I believe there was clothing and a mixture of bags.
It has to be reviewed. And
Okay.
That's right.
Your Honor, we would tender states 36B.
No.
Right. All right, no further.
Okay, so you clean the car. Let me see what else. And I guess the last one I will kind of show is this is a medical exam.
The first category is contact, which basically means the gun is up against the skin at the time of discharge. The second grouping is intermediate range of fire, which basically means from a few inches away up to about 3 feet. That's the intermediate range of fire, and then beyond that is a distant range of fire, or indeterminate, or, as the phrasing I use, no evidence of close range firing. So intermediate and contact are considered close range fire.
Okay, so they're talking about his injuries, and they're saying his injuries is consistent with people being at least more than 3 feet away, which is clear. Yeah, shorty laughing and try. I ain't gonna lie, she finna be overcooked. Let's see. Any?
And I'm going to ask you specifically.
And there was something that I call it looking like an umbrella that you use to deflect the lights when they're doing the pictures.
Okay. And why did you look into his own personal bags?
I didn't take it from him because we were talking in the house. Because when I asked him about school, about the photography.
Is that Jamaican, grandma? Come on, man. Anyway, shorty's cooked. Okay.